check back in actually uh, with Ruby and Gallet. Ruby, you are following your mother as you peer inside the ivory vault. The vast majority of the interior of the vault is made out of like pure white marble. So you're in this kind of large processing area, and you can see that it funnels into a small singular hallway. And inside of that is this giant thing. It's like curving over this way such that there is no way to like move from this room to the next room without passing through this thing. Your mother directs you towards a very suave young dwarf kind of waiting in one corner. He says, Tally Braun, Anvil, is that you? Yeah, that's me. Here for the meeting. Oh, yes. Well, it's a pleasure to have you with us. The meeting will be starting shortly. And you see that the path before you kind of becomes kind of a cross, where if you were south, you see that there is a room to the north, to the west, and to the east, with these blackstone kind of walkways. We're to cut from that. Suma and Alok, you are currently running away from Madeline. You see that Madeline has caught up, and you see that sprouted from her back are these twisted and deformed black wings like that of a raven. Alok, she is what you are. I think you are able to recognize her as another fallen Asimar. You see, she just looks at you, Alok, and she says, I remember you. Do you remember me? You remember? In Gallon, I called you all corpses waiting to die.
Right.
I didn't know who you were then. Isn't that funny? I didn't even know who you were. So you do remember Gallon then. But do you remember the time before that?
I don't remember there being a time before that, no.
It must have been 7 years ago.
I'll be specific.
I remember you. You were in the dark place. And I when I found you, you weren't responding. You were just floating there forever and ever and ever, and I was so lonely. And then I got brought back, and I looked for you for a while, because I thought maybe we were supposed to work together on this thing. It turns out we're not exactly the same. We're more like two sides of a coin, which is why I'm not gonna hurt you. It's against the rules. My master wouldn't be very happy with me if I broke him now. Stay out of my way. I'd appreciate it.
Well,
There's
we
gonna
didn't
be
come here to
enough.
stop you. We were more interested in, disappearing rocks, and turned out it was you.
Oh, yeah, that was a test run. There won't be much left of that tower after I'm done with it. But I do require some privacy, and I'd rather you not tell anybody about this. So I'm just gonna tie you up for a little bit. The black spots of ichor on the ground start convulsing as several corpses get kind of fused together in this unholy amalgamation. You see, she takes one last look back down to you and flies away.
So I look at Suma. Can you do your disappear thing that you did before, where you left us to die? Can you do that?
I can. How fast can you run?
Very fast.
Do it. I don't think we want to get caught up with these. And I'm going to touch Andras's arm and cast Dimension Door. Basically the way that Alok is going, but 500 feet forward.
Alok, as you are the last person there, you are the only person who sees this. The three golems walk towards each other and fuse into a much larger creature.
At some point, like once I get enough distance, I'll Sending Stone to Gallet. There's a giant fleshy creature thing going to the port right now. I don't know if there's anything you can do about that, but oh god, it's horrible. So I don't know if he
Gallet,
actually gets the message.
Oh,
you
yeah,
actually
yeah,
do not receive
Okay,
that message.
I didn't think so, but Alok wouldn't know that. So he
As
was
the
send it.
nullicite
Dang it.
nullified.
Gallet? Hello?
You exit out of combat with this giant
No.
fucking titan stomping down towards the port. And we switch back over in the Ivory Vault. As you were in there, you definitely are able to spy like the arcane sentries. You spend enough time here that you notice that beside the door in the northern wall there is a small side door with an eye on it. you presume leads to the surveillance. So you identify the surveillance center is on the ground floor. Ruby, you hear, Madame Brunanville, welcome to the Ivory Vault. You look over and you see Estelle. You are the very first of our guests to arrive. And I see you've brought your daughter. This would be the young Kafra, is that correct? There's a
Okay,
little
so
bit
on the
more.
third level now.
Yeah. See, Marisa looks at you and your mom. Oh, these must be the Braunandals, right? Oh, what a pleasure. I'm so terribly sorry. Do you mind if I borrow your daughter for a few moments? I really want to ask her a few questions about, life adventuring. It's just so fascinating to me. Marisa walks you kind of across the room at an earshot. I didn't think you'd come in. The four of you have plans, don't you?
This is more like private business. They don't really know that I'm here.
Luckily for you, I have a little present. Take this. She places a white stone into your hand. As you hold it, you feel Priscilla's touch come back to your hand. I don't know all the fucking details, but it is the opposite frequency, so they cancel out. Some shit like that. And you see she turns and she says, oh, I do believe we're expecting more people. And then, one by one, the other clan leaders from across Palea begin porting into the lounge room. Back to Suma and Alok.
After a dimension door, I wait where I am for Alok to catch up.
I don't think you didn't see it, but after we left, those creatures combined, and it started heading towards the docks.
We can't just let it do what it's gonna do. I have sending. I can alert somebody there. Maybe Tarek?
Oh, that would be an interesting one.
You sent to Tarek?
Yes, I do. I say, if you're at the docks, there's some rather exciting target practice coming into town. It would be best if you were there to witness it. If we want to grab anyone else from the ship.
Maybe Suzanne.
You get Andros and Suzanne and have enlisted the help of Tarek Seabane to your side. We cut back over to the Ivory Vault. Gallet, you actually, the moment Ruby contacts the touches the ring to whatever stone that is, you feel your connection to your magic return to you. Your sending stone goes off, and the voicemail Alok left you.
It would be like 10 messages they have to go through. The last 5 are all just screaming. Yeah.
He left it on in his pocket.
Hello? Help me!
Hey, look, are you okay? What? Huh? I'm sorry, we're in null sight.
Are you still in the tower? Or...
Yeah, I think, yeah. We found a way to bypass null sight.
There's a giant, very giant flesh monster going to the docks right now. Madeline made it. Madeline talked to us, and everything's screwed. So we might need your help.
If you need our help, now's a really bad
Okay, we might not need your help because we are getting Tarek to help. Like,
how many bad decisions are you gonna make today, Ayla?
no, trust me, that was a good one that Suma made. First of all, but it was a good one.
I'll be your scapegoat. It's fine.
You suddenly hear Ruby. I do not remember ever at any point saying that breaking off from the group was allowed, but I thought that was common sense. Well, she's a Braunandal girl, and really don't expect much more of her. As he says that, you just hear a flurry of footsteps, and your mom just running start decks him across the face.
Oh my god.
And he boom splats to the ground, and she just leans over and say, "Don't you dare say another word to my daughter again," and she spits on him. And immediately, there's a hubbub, and people are pulling her back. If you're not willing to behave, you will be sent out. There are more things important here than the petty squabbles between your clans. Now, please, follow me. You see, Ruby, that your mom catches back up with you towards the back of the group.
Nice shot, Mom. That was...
She looks at her, knuckles. I know that we've had our disagreements. Nobody disrespects my family on my watch. Don't make me have to do that again. Estelle and these Blackstones, I don't trust them. I don't trust what they have planned for us, or for
Neither do
anybody
I.
here. And you all move forward into the meeting chamber. As we cut away from that,
A lot of questions. So, how big is this thing? How tall is it?
It's like 30 feet tall.
And then, so civilians are getting out of the way. Do we see Tarek and his crew anywhere?
Well, actually, you only see Tarek coming in from the west. Tarek has directed his crew to help the civilians.
Really? Cool.
And it is like kind of just destroying things along its way as it's walking. It's Suzanne's turn. I think Suzanne is going to hold her action. Andros is going to rage and then ready an attack. Alok,
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do what I do. I'll pop up and I'll take a shot a little bit.
24 damage. All right. Suma,
Bonus action will start off a blade song. I will haste myself. I think including this turn, I get the one additional haste action. I will use it to dash so that I can zip behind him.
he's going to take a swipe at you. A 19.
Doesn't hit.
Suzanne does pop her, so 16 damage. That is halved to 8. Andros also ready in action to smack him. Hits with his great. So Andros misses. The Flesh Golem swipes out at Andros. That's gonna hit. It's gonna be 14 bludgeoning damage. That's a very low roll, actually. Half to 7. Another attack. This time 20 damage, half to 10. So Andros soaks that. We are back to Suma.
Wow,
Alright,
already?
Fuck him up, King.
39, is that correct? Every single hit landing. It is beginning to, like, the integrity of it is, like, kind of coming apart at the seams. Alok, your turn.
God, I almost want Suma to get this, cause no, but then Tarek's gonna take this. I don't want him getting
Oh,
Yeah, I'd
you're
rather you
right.
steal the kill than Tarek.
it. Yeah, I want the experience for this one.
That's hit. Alok with the finishing blow. This thing kind of collapses as its flesh disintegrates into black ichor. We cut all the way back to the meeting room where everybody's meeting up. A round table where all the clan members, our leaders, are situated. Thank you very much for gathering here today. Nothing seemed to be going to plan. There are forces that we know little of that are conspiring against us. However, if we band together and pool our resources, it will maximize our chances. Tomorrow at sundown, we will begin the red march towards the tunnels. We will do so, each as a group. The Bron Anvils have decided to grace us with their presence today. The only one amongst our clans who has not in millennia received a choosing of their own. Does anybody know why this is? And you see the clan leaders are like, you know what, why? I've always wondered that. That's so fucking weird. And Estelle goes, that is because, as our reward for the first choosing, they have reserved the ability to choose from their own people. Your mother just like slams her hands on the table. She goes, you told me that you weren't gonna tell them nothing. She goes, yes, that was before you punched another one of these clan leaders in the face. The more chosen they are, the more we can guarantee the safety of all of Playa. You will choose a chosen from your clan. Should you refuse, I will have you know that we already have a ring agent posted at your home. Your son, good with the pick, but not much of a fighter, wouldn't you say?
My brother is not taking part.
He is not. And what makes you so sure about that?
If you need your pound of flesh, I will do it.
The moment you say that, you see your mom's head flicks over towards you, and a rumbling rocks the tower. Everything on the ceiling begins to sway. You see in the middle of the table, a fire breaks out in the middle of it, and you watch as a form surfaces out of it, raises out a finger, taps you on the forehead. Fire cracks out through your forehead, searing pain. You hear Pelea's voice in your head. First one of your kind to choose to participate in a very long time. Make me proud, Gather Braun Anvil. As that dies down, both in the assembly room, in the streets of Bar Vault, and in the docks of Blackstone Bay, a voice resounds out. The last of the chosen has finally arrived. Welcome and good luck to Cathro Braun Anvil of Capra. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. That is where we're going to end it here.